Finally! It's finally here. I should actually sound more excited than that, but I've been awake for multiple hours actually playing this game. All right, what's going on, guys? It's Chev, and welcome to Call of Duty World War II, the full game. It's finally here. No more MWR, no more, you know, the same shit over and over and over again. I know Call of Duty the past 3 or 4 years, people have just getting more and more bored of it. But this year, even though there are a lot of doubters, this year is definitely, at least from the start anyway, is very different. The attitude is completely different from last year with Infinite Warfare. People want this game to do well. People want this game to have support. People want to support each other. People want to help the community grow again. But now we're here. You guys have probably already seen a million videos on it, but just in case you haven't, I'm just gonna do a rundown of all the new shit that's going on in this game. This Call of Duty is, although we're going back to boots on the ground, there is a lot of new and different shit that Call of Duty has never done before. You can just see right here, this is not done before. Not for Call of Duty specifically anyway. A lot of people will say right here from the start, this looks like something straight out of, you know, Destiny, or if you've ever played any MMORPGs or anything like that. This is like the main little town. This is the main area that people go to. This is the headquarters. You can go and check your mail over here. It says I have mail available, which is like my double XP thing that really doesn't help that much because you can only use like an hour of it or some stupid shit. This is the quartermaster. A lot of people are calling her a wife, bae, all this other shit. I don't know. I see it on Twitter. Just leave me alone. I mean, I don't know, you know, how thick, you know, what's going on out here. And then her actual model here is sitting down. So she's very reserved, okay? So for all of you trying to sneak a peek, not happening. She just leaves it up to the imagination. So up in the top right, you can see my unlock tokens. I have a shit ton of them because I'm not really using them on anything at the moment, obviously. As a sniper, I never really end up using much of them, period, just because you go through so many levels and you get an unlock token each and every single time. You really don't need that many.
Platoon's jumping off soon.
I'm talking. So here she gives out contracts, and these contracts will give out rewards, whether you want some extra XP here. In order to get these, you have to buy these contracts with your armory credits, which are in the top right here. These in particular will give you supply drops in XP usually only. I completed one of them here for 1500 XP, you know, just only 5 headshots in any mode, period. But then you move over to collections. Now this might look familiar if you've seen any of my MWR videos. This is the collections. You can go on here and you can get all of these things that are part of collections, which will unlock the epic thing at the top of the collection. So going down to the M1903 or the Springfield, which is my favorite gun in the game, you will see here that there is actually a different version of the Springfield right here. It is called Ranger. In order to unlock this, you have to get all of these here, and you can only unlock them with these tokens. Think of them as salvage. I am not even close to getting this last thing in order to actually unlock this, but also I'm kind of spoiling it right here. I also have diamond camo. You can change how your character looks, all like the shit that they're wearing, all sorts of outfits, and there's a lot of cool and kind of weird emotes here and there, but there's no whipping, no dabbing, nothing that's like really cringy, maybe things that have some awkward movements, but everything is very good. Also, you may notice that the variants do have bonuses, but the bonuses are only for XP. So as you can see on my back here, I do have a diamond Springfield. You can go over here and look at my mountain division over here, which is prestige only once. It is eligible for prestige right now, but I really don't feel like getting rid of my attachments at the moment. I don't feel like going through it, even though it's very quick. But under your prestige options, it'll be just like the other one. You can stamp your clan tag on it, or you can add a little kill counter. I don't have a picture of the kill counter, but I've seen it, and it's just, I don't really care about it, so I didn't really go for it, but I might just do it anyway. But as you can see here, also, these are all the camos: frog skins, brown spot, Furies, lots of weird names, pea pattern, oak leaf. A lot of people start carrying once it gets down to oak tree, basically red tiger, red leopard, I don't fucking know. Ambush, M1916, snow camo, leopard camo, and then you get into the higher tier camos here, which are bronze, copper, and copper looks super nice on everything. Gold, which is very clean. And just like before, once you unlock all of the camos for all of the sniper rifles or all of the camos in a certain class, so what I did here for sniper rifles, you end up unlocking the diamond camo. Now, it's kind of underwhelming. I'll show you it in game. It's really just, it's kind of meh. I definitely like gold more than that shit. I might even like bronze more than it. But if you're just seeing what I'm using, recently I've actually been using this primed basic training thing. A lot of people are using hustle and lookout, and these are very good. These are really good, and I might switch back to them at some point. But this primed basic training gives you an additional attachment, so you can hold your breath, but you also get the perk of having the infantry division of getting a third attachment. But the main thing I got it for is that there is less flinch when you're shot. I don't really know how much it's reducing the flinch, to be honest with you, like percentage wise. I'm sure Drifter's gonna do a video on all these perks and shit. He's got a lot of work to do. But yeah, let's just fucking get into a game so you guys can see it. It's just, whatever. But my plan here, this took me, I would say, to get the diamond camo, 9 hours, 10 hours, maybe. 9 hours, 10 hours, something like that. As soon as I got on, I used my permanent unlock token for the Springfield. You cannot use it for the Kar 98, which is like the god sniper rifle on here. I mean, the Springfield is absolutely amazing. Everybody's gonna be abusing using the Car 98 as best as they can because it's basically a faster Springfield, a little less powerful, but way more consistent than the Commonwealth / Lee Enfield. So here's the camo. So here's the camo in game. It's just so here's the camo in game. It looks pretty good. I mean, so here's the camo in game. It's not that reflective, to be honest with you. It's kind of shiny in certain directions and stuff, but it's really kind of just underwhelming. I don't really know if they're gonna change the camo around or not, but it was definitely not worth all the grinding I did for it. It's 100%. Just because I got it for the sniper rifles doesn't mean I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna do the same shit that I did with MWR, where I ended up getting exclusion zone / the dark matter equivalent, or the secret camo that isn't displayed. I do not know if there is a secret camo in this game. I really genuinely don't. It's just a guess, just from, you know, all the other games, and if they did have diamond and all this other stuff, it should, in theory anyway, have some sort of secret camo. I don't know if anybody knows exactly what it is. I don't know if it's been leaked yet. If it has, please show me a picture somewhere. I did post a picture of the diamond camo on Twitter, and a lot of people were like, oh, I'm disappointed. The camo kind of sucks. I like gold better, or I like this one better, or whatever. What were they thinking? They fucked up real bad. But the thing is if they made it too flashy, just have it shining like your favorite rapper. It's just, I feel like they would have gotten some complaints for actually making it that way. They can't really win in this situation. I talked about it before the game even came out. They go and make really, quote, nice camos that everybody is used to now. Shit, back on MW2, we were satisfied with the fall camo. So they have these camos in the game for everybody to grind for them, but if they don't seem like they're really worth it, you know, people are obviously going to complain. They don't really want the diamond camo because it's shit. But at the same time, if they made it too blingy, people would complain about it not being historically accurate in any way. They did keep it very, very realistic, I would say. And, you know, realistic is more boring. That's just kind of how it is.
Incoming enemy artillery. Get to cover.
Going off out here. Oh, they're still spawning there. Holy shit! Got the bronze star. Play of the game. Oh, it was what we just did. Kill cams are kind of still weird at the end of the game. Play of the game, they've been kind of emphasizing headshots a little bit more. Like somebody could get a really nice 3-piece, but the game can't differentiate whether or not it's a really nice 3-piece versus 2 headshots. Like, it's weird. Like, 2 headshots will make play of the game over a nice 3-piece. We're level 47, close to prestiging. I'm pretty much fucking dead. I mean, I slept throughout the day and then woke up before the release and then had to sit around for a couple hours while the servers were getting completely fucked because thousands of people started flooding into the servers. And you can also get the chance at earning a supply drop at the end of the game. One thing is, I don't think there's any way to actually increase your chance of, you know, landing a supply drop right there. That's just by a chance. You could do completely shit. You could be at the top of the leaderboard or whatever. In that case, I was on top of the leaderboard, but that always gives out a rare supply drop. Also, this is the supply drop system right here. You can't currently buy anything, but we just get a bunch of fucking grips. No one cares. Some duplicates and shit. I've opened a fuck ton of these just because you keep earning them left and right, and you just toss them out over and over again, and everybody around you's tossing them all around. Right now, I'm just in this alone because I haven't joined any public lobby. This is just my own headquarters where I can walk around and do my own thing. It's really seamless too. You can just start it up, find match, go right into a thing, and then you can switch back to your headquarters while the game is searching for a game for you to join. And you can just walk around as the match starts, and you can do all sorts of shit. This game is, all these features are crazy. Like, I don't mean to hype it up, but I never thought Call of Duty would like get to anything even remotely close to this. And it's not like this is completely revolutionary or some shit like that. People have seen this before, but for Call of Duty, I just didn't think it would happen. It's just, it's really cool to see. All I did was basically spam the war game mode and look at every single challenge that I had and just did them over and over and over again until I got diamond, period. On the Car 98, it looks like complete ass. Like, it's just all bunched up. It just doesn't even make sense. Golden Car 98 looks really nice though. Basically every gun looks really good in gold. The gold on this game is one of the best. So I went to sleep all day, woke up like half an hour or 40 minutes before the launch. The launch happened and then the servers went down literally within the first minute. I was sitting there spamming my X button with 20 seconds left, just trying to get in a little bit earlier than other people. And I had to sit around until 2:30 in the morning, just sitting there bullshitting with people, just waiting around, playing some bot matches and stuff, getting the feel for the Car 98. Also, FazeCast episode 5 went up featuring, you know, myself and Attached. And the episode is actually received pretty well. I was expecting some hate or something, but haven't really hit much. Obviously, I have some clips in war or whatever, but I don't think people are gonna really want to see war clips. I don't know. Right now, it doesn't really matter. People are just gonna use, you know, whatever it is that they want. I mean, I see some quad feeds and maybe some 5-ons or something like that, or people that have a few quad feeds or whatever, which is cool. But then there's High Hydrix. He had a fucking quad with like the most random ass line. I don't even understand. Literally just as stupid as how Face Kitty Cameron hit a fucking quad on the beta. I'm trying to just cover all the shit that people would usually ask. There is no aim assist on the sniper rifles besides the slow scope and a small amount of aim assist on the Commonwealth or Lee Enfield. Don't know about the Carabin. I did use it, but I don't really know. I was hard scoping my ass off with mountain on anyway, so I don't really know. I can't tell you. Yeah, no aim assist, so you have to play on a little bit of a lower sensitivity, at least until you get get used to it, then you can bump it up. So I'm loving the game. Some of the maps are really nice. Other ones, whatever. I did play the war maps a lot. I really hate the D-Day one, Operation Neptune. I fucking hate that. It seems absolutely impossible. The entire time that I played war, that 9-hour period, I have never seen the attacking side actually win on the D-Day map. On Operation Neptune, I have never seen attacking actually win. There's just so much bullshit. Also, as you can see, some of these maps are pretty wide. Some of them are pretty big. Now, obviously, it depends on the lobby. They can be fast-paced, and you don't spawn a million light years away from people. Like, I just died right here, and I spawned right here, you know, right around the area. It's just, this game, for whatever reason, doesn't have ground war. I don't know why ground war is just not in the normal playlist or in its own playlist or something. I don't know why that is. I can't imagine it'd be some sort of network issue or they're worried about stability or something. These maps in this connection should most definitely be able to handle this. I could see pretty much every single map actually work with ground war. I just don't really know why ground war is not in here. Maybe it just hasn't been added yet or something. I'm hoping that it's going to be coming at some point because I think if there were ground war in this game, that's what I would play. Like 100%. 100% I would play ground war. The reason I say this complaint and I really emphasize the complaint is because they've listened. They have listened to everything. Michael Condrey, Glenn Schofield, all of the people that are working on this game. Even though most of us don't even know any of their names, they at least listen. Even if they don't go through with the change, they have at least heard us. They extended the kill feed by a second. One second. Simple. They didn't overdo it. Just one simple second. Just made everything possible. Perfect kill feed length. So Michael, Glenn, you guys, anybody listening over there at Sledgehammer, ground war. Please. I love this game and I would love to play a 99. It doesn't even need to be named ground war, just a 99 game mode where it's just typical kill confirmed, TDM, domination. Anyway, yeah, World War II is out. If you haven't played it yet, if you're gonna get it for Christmas or some shit like that, it is good. I am enjoying this thoroughly. To be fair, I have only been playing the game and it has only been available for me to play for, you know, 12, 13 hours. I absolutely love it. Back to boots on the ground, all this customization and all these other little details that I didn't even go over. It would take so fucking long to actually explain how and why all of this shit is what it is. I hope that this will be a good year for Call of Duty. At least have some support, or at least not as much disappointment that we've gotten recently. Thank you guys for sticking by me and supporting it. Really does mean a lot, as I really do genuinely enjoy Call of Duty myself. So, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. My most recent videos are popping up on the screen here. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed, and yeah, it's been Jev, guys. Later. I smell like fucking garbage.